So it seems it's Friday, almost the end of January 29th. It seems that Dogecoin went up all the way to number 12, up by 363%, but it is down a little bit. So it went up over 400% last night, and over the past week, over 517%, with a total market cap of 6.4, almost 6.5 billion right now. But again, it did go down, and over $31 billion worth of volume. So Dogecoin is the next meme. This is the power of memes. Even Elon Musk is tweeting about this. Oh, currently it just grew $6.6 billion market cap. So yeah, we've never seen anything like this. This is from Wallstbets, so alongside AMC and GME. Again, this is a pump. Dogecoin definitely does not have this much value. It was valued as a meme in itself at maybe $1 billion. Maybe even then it was overvalued, but certainly $6-7 billion is just way too much. And it went up all the way almost to $10 billion. Jesus, $10 billion at a price of almost 7.6 cents. Wow. So we just compare this. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, Stellar is at 7 billion, BCH at 7.5 billion, Litecoin. So technically, I'm not sure if while I was sleeping went down to even the 8th position, which is absolutely ludicrous. Maybe even beat out Chainlink. Yeah, it's definitely not worth more than Litecoin or even Binance Coin. It's right here next to USDC, Uniswap, and Binance and Stellar. So I'd be careful. I wouldn't be investing. This is good to go against the system, but let's discuss about what's happening with Dogecoin with Wallstbets and Robinhood today. We have some more updates.
All right, so this is 1 hour later. Dogecoin is still in 12th position, but now Bitcoin has moved from $32,000 to $37,000, almost a full $5,000 in less than an hour. So does this mean that we are going back into it very strong and people believe we're going to get to $50,000 by the end of the month? Or is this going to relax and we're going to hit $40,000 and it's going to take a few months before we get to $50,000? Either way, this is a lot more exciting than Dogecoin hitting all the way up there, because Dogecoin was actually created by somebody who admitted it was just a meme. He did it for the giggles, and a community came up. A lot of subreddits supported Dogecoin, and people made actually some money all the way a few years ago. And every single bull run, people have made money off of Dogecoin. But if they had gone into other altcoins, maybe they would have been able to make even more money. Now, of course, what's happening right now is an unnatural pump. So you can't really control it except the people who are at the very top, the people who have the loudest voice. On Wallstbets, certain individuals have so many followers, and outside of Wallstbets, on Twitter or on YouTube, that it's rather easy to commit some money and get other people to also commit $1,000, $5,000, and then the price starts slowly rising. So it's not that difficult to get it to rise 100%, 200% once you have thousands of people who are joining in on this movement, because everyone thinks that they're able to make a quick buck. But of course, it's usually 5-10% people make really good money, a few percent make all right money, maybe they go profitable, and then the rest are just breaking even or even going negative, losing money. So never invest into a pump unless you're at the very, very beginning and you know it's going to be big. A subreddit that is making fun of Wallstbets, by the way, look at this. Wallstbets is now at the top of CoinMarketCap. Oh yeah, they figured it out. So Wallstbets, they weren't very supportive of cryptocurrency throughout the years, so certain people don't really care what's going to happen to Wallstbets, but it does have over 4 million followers. Obviously, they're very stock-based. But what's been going on is this fight against the banks, the fight against the government, the SEC, the hedge funds. The crypto community does enjoy that aspect, so that's probably why CMC put them at the very top. And maybe these memes will get other people to pay attention for actually stabler assets, and maybe that's why there's some movement. But also Coinbase right now, it will become an IPO. It's official. So there's a lot of good news in there. Institutional investors are buying back in. That's probably what's actually moving Bitcoin, not the fact that Dogecoin had this crazy pump over the past 24 hours. A subreddit named Satoshi Street Bets, so like Wall Street Bets except for Satoshis, because altcoins, if they are very, very cheap, and you can't say, oh, it's 1/10 of a cent or 1/100th of a cent. It's so much easier to just say it's this and this amount of Satoshis. So Satoshi Street Bets just started pumping up Dogecoin. Other communities started getting on board. Earlier in the past year on TikTok, people were promoting Dogecoin. So it is a meme that every few months, every year, it's cyclical. It starts to have a little bit of a pump here and there. But even if you double your money, think about the opportunity cost. If you're able to get it out, great. But if you don't, even if you make it out of one pump, but then the next pump you lose your money, it just doesn't make sense. Go into something stabler that will give you maybe not a guaranteed annual rate, but something that you're able to take out within a few hours or even a few days while you're sleeping. You still have some control over this, because in crypto, unlike stocks, it's 24/7. So if you go to sleep and there's a pump and you didn't put in your orders correctly or something happens, you're not going to sell in time. You're going to be stuck holding bags and you're going to lose money. So I'd also watch out for Dogecoin, but it's good if you're already in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum has a lot of room to grow. People are still excited. The fear and greed index, people are very greedy right now. They're feeling very bullish. On CMC, there's actually a survey. So how do people feel about Bitcoin? More than 80% feel very positive about it right now. Forbes recently reported that there was a crash with Bitcoin because Bitcoin went down over 25%. But if they would go by that strategy, then GameStop technically went through a crash 7 times within the past day, and then it would go back up and then crashed again and go back up. So it's just a news grabbing headline. This past week has been very volatile, not only for stocks but as well with cryptocurrency, but in a good way. People for the most part are making money, but the number one way to make money with cryptocurrency stocks is long-term, low-cost, low-risk assets. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are definitely lower risk than these altcoins, which are able to pump 500, 1,000% in a single day sometimes, and you have no idea what's going on. Also, you have to think about how valuable is this, the ecosystem, the community. What do institutional investors think about this? Institutional investors don't care. Besides the top 3, top 4 cryptocurrencies, they're not really looking beyond that. Maybe Chainlink because it's on the on and up, or Polkadot because it grew to number 4th position, but that's about it. So a short video today. Don't really care about GameStop or AMC or any of these other stocks or Dogecoin, or even if there was other altcoins that started pumping up. If you feel risky, if you want to play along, go into it. There's communities out there. Discord started banning some of these communities. So for me, it's more a case about censorship and how the corporations and the governments are trying to control us, so you're not able to really fight back. So it is a social movement just as it is a financial movement. People are trying to revolt against the banks, the hedge funds, force them to lose some money, but you just can't win, because one hedge fund lost over $2.3 billion, and the next day, Stephen Cohen, a hedge fund multi-billionaire, invested that exact same amount into the hedge fund. So there will always be bailouts for people who are too big to fail, for corporations who are too big to fail. And on Wall Street, just like in 2008, 2009, that was why probably Satoshi Nakamoto made Bitcoin. This will continue on. There's this pattern where over the past year, over the past 2 years, there's been a lot of suspicious activity, but that is just how the way the markets work. That's how the world has been designed. Hopefully cryptocurrency is able to punch through that, and that's that. So thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, if you're coming over from Kubera, thanks for all the new subscriptions, and I really appreciate it. If you're still wondering why I made a new channel, just look at the views to sub ratio. In 2 to 3 months, we're already going to be beating Kubera's views. But tomorrow is actually a video on Kubera, and Sunday as well. And after that, we're going to do a schedule, both on this channel and on Kubera. And on Kubera, it's probably going to be Wednesdays and Sundays. We're going to figure out the exact time. And for this channel, we're uploading daily, and usually it's at around the same time. It's past midnight over here in Central European Standard Time, so it's good for people in the UK and the United States. Usually you're after work. I mean, I know Hawaii and California is always going to be behind, but we're going to find a time that works. We're going to create a schedule, and after hopefully a few days, maybe a few weeks, we're going to get to 2 uploads per day on this channel to really start that growth, to get to 1,000 subscribers and go beyond from there. So thank you for helping out with the engagement. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing and joining in every single day. And once we get to a few thousand subscribers, people were asking about live streams and whether I was going to make a Discord for Kubera. We never got to 20,000 subscribers, so I never got to create a Discord on there. But for this channel, we will create a Discord once we get to 10,000 or more subscribers. So half of what Kubera's limits were, we're going to grow this channel to 10,000 by the end of this year. So thank you. Bye.